Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dyvne Emeka, and today I am going to be taking you through my full lower body home workout routine. So first things first, we start with a 10-minute walk as warm up, then we'll move straight into the dynamic stretch. The first movement we're going to be doing here is the forward backward leg swings. This is really great for opening up your hips. We're going to be doing 2 sets of 8 reps for each leg. Now, in order to perform this, one forward backward swing is 1 rep. So we are going to be doing that for 8 sets. That's 8 times. And 2 sets. That's about 16 times for each leg. You can take a 1-minute rest in between each set just to help you recover. I'm moving straight into the forward backward lunge for 2 sets of 8 reps each. 1 set is 1 forward movement and 1 backward movement equals to 1 rep. So you're going to do that 8 times for each leg. Take a 1-minute rest and go 8 times. Now, you have to make sure you're properly warming up your body before lifting, just to avoid any form of injuries, muscle sprain, muscle spasm. Okay, and warming up properly prepares your muscle and prepares your joints and your whole body in general for weights. This is going to signal your brain that, oh, we're about to do something tedious, and prepare your body for it. Failure to warm up properly can result in injuries. So please, whatever you do, make sure you are warming up properly before you lift weights. The next movement is the RDL into dip squats. This is great for warming up your hamstrings, just like the forward backward lunge is great for warming up your quads and your hamstrings. Also your calves too. It's also really great for your knee mobility, your ankle mobility too. And these are also great for opening up your hips. That is the benefit of all these movements that you are doing. Okay, so RDL into dip squat. Hold at the bottom for a second or two before coming back up into the RDL and standing upright. Okay, so we're doing 2 sets of 8 reps for this particular movement. Then you move into the 1990s. 2 sets of 8 reps. Now, these particular movements are really great for your hip mobility. If you want to be able to squat properly without, back pain, these are really great. These are also really great for your knee mobility, which will also help you make sure that you are squatting deeply. It will also help your full range of motion when doing certain movements. Now, the next movement we're focusing on is the glute activation workout. For that, you will need a heavy hip resistance band to perform this. You're going to be performing the kickbacks into fire hydrant, 2 sets, 8 reps each. Now, a set is 1 kickback into 1 fire hydrant. That is 1 rep. So you do that 8 times for each leg, 1 to 2 minutes rest, then move into the next set. Now, this is really great for activating your glute muscles before you lift. Okay, because a lot of the times, because you haven't trained before, or due to sitting down for a long period of time, your glute muscles are always left tight and dormant. So you need to wake them up. You need to properly activate them so that when you are training, you are hitting the glute muscles you want to grow. This specific movement targets your glute medius, your glute minimus, and your glute max. Properly activate them so when you lift, you are feeling the workout in the specific muscles you are trying to train, and they can grow. Now, for the first movement, we are doing the glute bridge. Now, this is a very good movement for training your glutes. You're basically training your glutes in the shortened position, and this particular movement mostly targets your glutes max, that is the biggest muscle in your glutes, and your hamstrings. Now, I personally love to do a method I call the quad method. It is basically a 10 to 20 second hold, depending on your strength level, but I'll say a 10-second hold at the top, straight into 10 glute bridges, straight into 10 glute pulses, then end it with a 10-second glute hold again, and that is 1 set. Or you can just do the conventional glute bridge, 10 reps, and hold for 10 seconds at the top, before dropping the weight. Now, in order to perform your glutes bridge properly, you need to be laying down on the ground. Make sure your back is flat. You place your weight on your pelvis. As you can see, I have a pad protecting my body from the weight. Then when lifting up, your leg should be at a proper 45-degree angle, keeping in mind to push off from your heels. That is how you perform the glute bridge. So we go straight into the side lying leg raises. These are great for hitting your glutes minimus and your glutes medius at home. You can either perform this with a resistance band or you can use weights. Personally, I use both because I've been doing them for a while, and I always try to increase my level of resistance so that I can, grow that particular muscle. Training this particular muscle will give you the illusion of a fuller, rounder hips, especially for those who have very prominent hip dips. Now, it is not going to get rid of your hip dips, but it is going to give you the illusion of a rounder glutes if you can grow the glutes minimus and the glutes medius. That is also what is going to give you that shelf look. Now, in order to perform this, you need to be laying down by your side. Your bottom leg has to be at a 45-degree angle and the top leg has to be straight with your toes pointing downward. You put the weight above your knee and raise your leg slowly. Okay? This movement will be done immediately after the glute bridge, and they will help you feel the burn in your glutes. Okay, that is how you know that yes, you have hit the right muscle. So now my next movement is the backward squats. I know a lot of people think that squats is made primarily for training your quads, but if you do your squats properly, if you perform your squats properly, keeping in mind to prioritize depth, you are going to bypass the quads also and hit your hamstrings and your glute max. Performing deep squats will help you stretch out your glute max. These are actually really good workouts for training your glute max, your hamstring, and also your quads, because your quads is recruited for these movements. So we're doing 2 sets of 8 reps for this movement. Don't skip this. This is you training your glutes in a lengthened position. So now the next movement is the calf raises. The calf raises are very helpful for strengthening your ankles. Strong ankles will prevent knee injury in the future, that will also prevent lower back injury. Don't skip them. 2 sets, 8 reps. Drop the weight and we move straight into the RDLs. Now, the RDLs are really amazing for training your glutes at a lengthened position. Also, majorly hitting your hamstrings. Okay, these are a really good movement for training them. I would say 2 sets, 8 reps, but when performing this, make sure that you are pushing your hips backward, not trying to touch the ground. That is how you perform the RDL properly. Almost like you're trying to use your hips to close a door behind you, or trying to use your hips to touch the wall. A slight bend on your knee will make this more glute focused. Okay, you do 2 sets of 8 reps, keeping in mind to do slow and controlled movements for all this workout, so you're making sure you're hitting the targeted muscle. Now, doing this will help with consistency, will help you grow your glutes at home. I hope this helps. Bye.